It's too hot right now. Like, oh my god, this car is too hot. I do apologise for this vehicle. I do apologise for this video in the sense that I was trying to set up somewhere which had like a nice backdrop. I could sit out in front of my car in the nice sunshine and have a nice pretty video. But being that everyone seems to want to come outside now after work on a Friday night, everywhere I go is just crowded and too noisy, so I'm stuck in a car park talking about this. So this is a video about my car history. It's a very generic YouTuber style video as such. Everyone does it, but a lot of people always ask me questions about my previous cars, do's and don'ts of when I've got my cars and questions and shit like that. So I thought we'd combine it into one good sexy video, and I'll talk about my first crash because people seem to find that interesting. Also, I'm going to ignore that text. This right here, I've taken my dress off. Can you read that, boy? So yeah, I haven't opened this yet. I'm hoping it is tickets because I've got an email basically saying, would I like to go to Slammed UK, the Gravity event thing. I've never been to like a stancey event apart from Roll Hard. I say stance, like I know people get upset about that. I've never been to like a show style like that. Like I'm not like a scene boy. I don't know. So I'm hoping, I'm obviously going to go if it is the tickets, but I'm hoping it's the tickets. I've never been to one of these style shows, so it'd be interesting to see what they're actually like, because you can say something's not good, say something's good, but you only know until you go and try it for yourself. So hopefully I'll really enjoy it, but it'd be very different for me because I'm used to going to like Ford Fair, stuff like that, where there's racing going on. Never been to something like this, but I've heard many good things. Oh yeah, there's tickets. I'm not gonna lie. When I got this envelope, I thought it smelled funny, so I was like, what's that smell? Your boy has got a Gravity air freshener, which smells sick. I've got a letter. There's item because it comes to mention ticket to Slammed UK Gravity shows. So yeah, it's on the 15th in Warwickshire, CV8 2LZ. Yeah, if anyone else is going, hope you see that. If you don't go, if you're not planning on going, you should go, because my pretty face is going to be there. I've got two tags. Does that mean I can take two people, or is it for like one for each wrist? They've got different ticket numbers, so I'm guessing that's that. And then Show and Shine, train stand, guess. I don't know what this exactly means. I guess you can hang it up, but find out. But I'm very excited for that. That'll be awesome because it's completely different to my channel. So hope you see you boys there. Anyway, gonna stop talking about it now and get on with the video. But massive thank you to them. So my first car. Oh, I love my first car. It was sick. One of my, like, just round the corner is the guy who bought it off me, and he still has it. So after you hear my stories for my car, if you want me to like take it out, asking me if I can take it out for a video and I'll do a video on it, I'll happily will, because I'd love to drive that again. I had a Corsa D black SXI 1.2 petrol, was a beast. About, I think they're like 60 or 70 brake horsepower, quite the weapon. I loved that car so much. I had a little hula girl, like you put on the dashboard bit, like where my camera would be now, and she was an air freshener, you could flicker backwards and forwards. It's not flicker sexually, but like it was, I loved that thing. But yeah, the Corsa was, I didn't like I said, I wasn't into cars when I first got my first car, so it was just a Corsa. I kept, funny thing is, I kept umming and ahhing about changing the black Vauxhall, the back logo, from the normal silver to buying like a carbon fibre lookalike for £10 off eBay. And I was like, I'm not spending £10 in modifications to a Corsa. Like, I'm not spending £10 on my car to modify it. That's ridiculous. Like, who would do that? 3 years later, how much have I spent on a Fiesta? Yeah. How times change, I guess. But yeah, I had that for about 7 months. I crushed it 1 month after getting it and passed my test. Big life lesson. I will never do anything stupid afterwards. Basically, in my mind, because obviously I didn't know about driving, I was going around a short little bend in a industrial estate. It was wet out. Night before I was going to America, fully locked it right to go around the bend. Like I was going at a little bit of speed, and it was wet, and I was full locked right, and I full on understeered left, or like straight, obviously, into the curb, snapping the steering rack or steering rod, like the wishbone was bent. Like I messed it up. I had to pay about £600-700 in repairs for that. Had to buy a full new wheel. Bought the wrong one, so I still actually have a Corsa D. It's like a facelift wheel, I guess, sitting in my house for 3 years. It's been there, so I still got that. But yeah, that was shit. But I learnt a lesson that day that because I thought, oh, you throw cars as much as you want around the corner, it's gonna go. It doesn't. That's when I learnt my limitations, and that sort of helped me into be able to control like a 300 brake Fiesta, because that life lesson showed me my limitations with a car. So in a theory, it was good that I crashed that car, because it could have been a lot worse if I'd done it somewhere else. So that sort of, so if anyone has passed a test or has like drives reckless, just remember every car has limitations. Don't push them, because otherwise you screw yourself up. But yeah, on from that. Oh, Fiesta's came in. So I sold that. Oh, that's my mate James. Hey James, shout out to James, man. So I sold that and bought 7 months after owning it, I bought a 1 litre Fiesta EcoBoost Red Edition. That car is what got me into the car scene. So I had that. About a month into having it, went down like McDonald's with the Fiesta STs. I was like, oh my god, they drive Fiesta STs. They must be sick dons. Alright, this is me at the time. I loved my 1 litre Fiesta. I undone the bolts and the airbox a bit to make it like go psh, a bit more. Like this was like, I was like, oh my god, my car is a race car. Like, this is insane. I'm Ken Block, but yeah, didn't know Ken Block was back then, to be fair. I loved that car. That car, I remember I bought an ST diffuser. I bought loads and loads of modifications, and then I sold it to buy an ST. But the only thing mod I put on was the airbox, like a AirTech induction kit. But before that, I bought like an exhaust system. That never put any on, because 3 months after owning this car was when I realised I wanted more, and I wanted the ST. And I'm one of the people, if I buy the second best product, I'm always going to think about, I wish I had the first. So I thought if I just upgrade to the first best at that time, then I'm happy, and I have no more need to upgrade until I map the shit out of it. But yeah, never mind that. So I had that. I absolutely loved the 1 edition. That got me into cars. That car is beautiful. Best car ever owned. Even though I own the ST, I still just love that car. I don't even know who owns it now. The plate was like a 15 plate. EO 15, something like EJ 15. It was beautiful. I loved that car. So yeah, 3 months after owning it, I was like, I want an ST. Was able to get this without negative equity. I paid obviously some finance, so I only had to pay £20 a month. £20 more a month for an ST than a 1 litre. Obviously you can do it, because an ST1 is low spec. I just went in there and said, give me the cheapest ST you can give me. Now, if I was back there, obviously I didn't know how much I'm going to get into cars when I got the ST, I would have said like, I would have asked for a high spec. But at that time I just wanted something cheap and fast, and I got the ST. And then 2 days after owning it, I drove to London and bought an induction kit of someone. And then that's sort of where this whole thing snowballed. I bought it in early August, mapped it in February the next year, but like that whole progression was me getting into car scene, going to car meets. No one knew who I was, no one knew of me. I didn't know anything about cars, and now I work for cars, obviously, do this YouTube stuff, whatever this is going. Like, it all sort of snowballed off of the fact that I got into the Fiesta, and then everything sort of just started clicking. And go to car meets, no one knew who I was. I had a boring stock Fiesta, and now every sort of car meet I go to, people know of my car, or they're like, come say hello to me. And it's weird when you join into something at the, I would say like the unknown bottom, and then you become known. Within a year, everyone knew my car, but a year ago no one knew who I was. Just because I started modifying the car in a way that obviously appealed to a lot of people. I was doing something right at the end of the day. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was doing something that was right. So I just went with it. And that's the sort of, I'd say that to anyone. If you want to get a car, modify it in the way you want, and then other people, they'll either like it or not. If they don't like it or lump it in the day. If you don't like it, it's not your car, mate, don't be worried. If you like it, then you've done something good. But if they still don't like it and you're happy with it, like it, it's yours, be happy. But yeah, that's sort of a history of my car, like I was never the car kid being younger. Obviously got that. So when I hit my 1 year no claims when I got the ST, and I absolutely fell in love. At that moment when I got the ST, I knew cars were my thing. Like even the Red Edition, I was sort of like, oh, I really like cars. And then I got that, and I was like, cars are for life now, bro. Blue. And then look at my ST now, it's stage 3, wrapped, hopefully getting bucket seats soon in a cage and that. Like, asked me 3 years ago if I thought I'd be in this position, and I'd be laughing at you. I'd be like, nah, bro, gonna keep streaming on Twitch on my Battlefield 4 gameplays and that. So yeah, that is a history of my life. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, let me know if you want to see me drive my first car. I think that'd be quite jokes. Would I recommend a 1 litre Fiesta or a Corsa D for a first car? 100%. Both great cars. Obviously the 1 litre is a lot more expensive, but that is what made me enjoy cars. So I won't bother you, won't string this along any more longer. Thank you for watching. Smash a like if you enjoyed. Comment what you thought about my opinions, and if you go into this Slammed UK Gravity thing, I've got a bit of runny nose. Need to go Nando's. So yeah, let me know if you go in there as well. Smash the subscribe button. If the Gravity Slammed UK people are watching this, thank you so much for inviting me. I've never been invited to the show before. But yeah, see you boys in the next one. Peace.